Tell us
Yeah,
about those few years.
it was, and so with that kind of background of how I got there and the way the season started, so the lockout ends, and it's basically like if basketball starts on if Christmas games happen, the money that's there for the players is this amount, and this is coming from the NBA. They're saying if we start by Christmas and you guys accept a deal, there's going to be this kind of money. But if it happens after Christmas, it's going to be a lot less money because that's a big day for the NBA, and the NBA is saying we're going to push it out unless you guys agree. And so all of a sudden it unlocks, and it's kind of just this is all happening fast. Everybody's getting their teams, getting to their cities. There's a couple days of practice, two preseason games, and it's 66 game season shortened, and you're off to the races. And so, like within all that, Linsanity started too. And it was Jeremy Lin truly about to be cut. He was on his last day of his second 10-day contract. And if it weren't for a couple injuries that happened, he was out, never going to get a shot. And instead, he matches up with Darren Williams on that fateful day and has the first game of what became Linsanity. But when I look back at that time, what was so crazy was Jeremy Lin and I and a couple other guys were working with Kenny Atkinson before every practice. And you're thinking, you know, he's pretty good. Everybody's pretty good. You never think a guy can do what Jeremy did. And then in the one game against Darren Williams. But once he did, I remember vividly thinking that was awesome. Obviously, that's not going to happen again. And then the order of it, right, where it's like, then rest in peace against Kobe Bryant. He has one of the most epic games of Linsanity. And you thought that was amazing, but that is obviously never going to happen again. And then he has another great game against Toronto and hits the game winner, that's walk-in three-point shot. And you think like, what is going on? Like, what is this? Is this going to keep happening? And it, at the time was just the most fun version of basketball because it seemed like more and more eyes were watching. The excitement was there. When we were in visiting arenas, if you watch the clip of Jeremy hit that game winner against Toronto, the arena erupts when he makes it. And it was like
And it's an
everyone,
away game.
it's an away game. And it was like everyone was Team Jeremy. Everybody was all in for the Knicks at that point because the story was something that was unexpected. And so I just think like when I look back at my career and especially that season, you have a lot of dreams as a young kid of like what you want to achieve and play in the NBA. And that's a piece of basketball insanity that like you would never dream of it happening and being a part of. And so, Coach Pop and that piece getting me to New York, you reflect and you realize you can work so hard, you can dream so big, you can want all these things. And if that's the case, if you do it and you're really willing to put in the work and have the talent, you're blessed to be 6'9", you'll have a chance. A chance. That's it.